coming here was... You turned up in the nick of time. We weren't expecting to be met by a hunter. But we've all been split up after running into some monstrous rat. I'm especially worried about our master carpenter. Saren took it upon herself to lure the wretched thing away into a cave. Please, you have to save her. The Tsuruhashi clan would be nothing without Ren. Thank goodness. Without you, we're all doomed. I'll help you look for everyone. We're in your hands now, Hunter.
Oi! Over here! Oh, thank the spirits you came when you did. I suppose you must be a hunter. We all ran like the wind when that giant rat, a sport-tail was it, came after us. But Ren-san, our master carpenter, made it chase her to save the rest of us. I came back to help her, but I'm not having much luck. That's the trouble. I don't know. But I heard a lot of commotion coming from over there. Come, I can show you. I don't imagine there's much I'll be able to do on my own. Please, say you'll help. Hunt the kimono and rescue our master. You hunters really are amazing. Why on earth didn't we hire someone like you to travel with us? But that's not important right now. Please, take out that sport tail before it's too late.
Don't die on me! Poor guy. He only joined the crew recently, too. Bit slow on the uptake, but surprisingly dexterous. He'd have been a great Tsuruhashi carpenter one day. If only. That's right. You must be the hunter from Minato. In that case, I'm going to put you to work. Hunt that wretched sporttail, would you? It's still sniffing around in there. I'll gather up the rest of my crew. Assuming they're still alive. You dealt with it? Thank you. I think we should have a clear run to Minato now. You really got us out of a tight spot there. I managed to round up the rest of my crew. They're a little shaken, but they're all fine. Thanks to you. We'll be heading straight into the town now. Will you be coming with us? Right. Well, we'll speak again on your return. I can't thank you enough for saving us.
Oh, I suppose I should say, いらっしゃい. You must have seen the karakuri springing to life all over Minato. The karakuri of this old bathhouse have done the same. When the elders said they wanted to revive this place, I put my name forward as the attendant, something to keep my mind occupied. I felt a fondness for this poor, neglected sanctuary as soon as I saw it. Before the karakuri were working again, I mean. So, this is my new job, and I plan to work hard at it. The waters are ready whenever the mood takes you. I was thinking, with Minato's karakuri working again, you can probably use your karakuri around town now too, can't you? I imagine that flying vine would come in very useful. I hear the Harvest Canyon is a dangerous place, full of kemono. Be careful.
You have...
Dealing with kemono is not my field of expertise. A hammer, a chisel, those I know how to use. But a sword, I've never even held one in earnest.
You have done us a great service yet again in finding and saving the carpenters. Seren has been tirelessly expressing her gratitude, and I believe she has more to say shortly. So, we may now count the renowned carpenters of the capital among the workforce of our town. We must make good use of these fine laborers to bolster our defenses against kemono and develop the town. You should consult with Seren for your own needs too. I expect your hunting endeavors may benefit from her expertise.
Sorry I didn't introduce myself properly before. I'm Seren Fahsa Jibril of the Tsuruhashi clan from the capital. That's a mouthful. So just call me that. As Togahime said, I'll be acting as master carpenter and managing the bulk of construction work here in Minato from now on. I still owe you for saving us on the way here. So if you ever need anything, come to the lodge and let me know.
That will be all for now. I am sure you have much to do.
Boy! Is this thing working? Can you hear me, Chief? I've got a favor to ask.
Ah, that sounds like Ujishige. I have not seen your face for some time. Are you in good health?
You're with the Hime-sama. Yes, Hime-sama. I am in good health. Just, very busy on account of my ever-light purse.
Save your excuses. You can explain in person the next time you attend me. As for your purse, I can offer no assistance. Please, go to Ujishige now. The old samurai does not ask for help lightly. It must be a thorny problem. I shall continue to do what I can to help the citizens of the town.
Oi! Over here! Ah, you came. I had no idea you were with the Hime-sama. These damn karakuri are sometimes more trouble than they're worth. At least she sounded well. If a little displeased with yours truly. Are you in a hurry or something? I want you to take a good look at me first. Notice anything different? No. The gourd, of course. Look, it's bone dry. Not even a drop of sake left. And almost as bad, my pockets are equally empty. So, you probably know what I'm about to ask already, huh? Of course not! I'm perfectly capable of earning my own coin and filling my own gourd. But it's too dangerous for my liking outside town. So I need an escort. Come on, help me out. Who else can I ask? I have to get over to the spirit aisle and collect some materials. I'll cut you in. You know that. Don't you want to aid a poor old veteran? You'll do it? That's what I like to hear. Yosh! No time like the present. Let's go!
Sirin-san and her carpenters managed to tune the hearth for me. You can expect some... Oh yes, there's something I was hoping you might do for me. Could you collect some lava block materials? I've got so many good ideas, but not enough materials to make them. My head's spinning. Arigato! I'll make you something in return. Yoshiki-san asked me to make some karakuri-driven farm equipment for the Guild of Farmers. It's not like making weapons, but it's still fun and challenging in its own way. And I think I can use some of these ideas for weaponry later.
Oh, sorry to interrupt. Just wondering how you were getting on with fixing those harpoons?
Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. I'll come to pick them up at the dock later if you could get them all together.
Domo, that'd be great. Now, let me guess. You were just going on and on about karakuri? Don't you ever get tired of them?
Tired of karakuri? Oh, I've never really thought about it. I just want Minato to flourish like he used to. And karakuri are the key to that. And now that we have this amazing hunter in town, I feel sure that we're closer to my goal than ever before.
You haven't changed a bit since you were a little shrimp.
Yes. So, about those materials, you should find lava bags on the spirit aisle.
Right. There's ice here too. Perfect for chilling my sake, but a little too chilling for the spine. And I don't think a drink's going to make this go away. Let's push on. Something's definitely not right. There's ice all over the place. What's going on? Is this more Kemono trouble? This is crazy. It's like being up on a mountain. Surely it's not. No, it can't be. What was that? Could it be what's causing all this? Forget the materials. I need to find out what the thing was. It cannot be. Mazizo! Look out! Sorry, I lost it. You took it down, did you? Impressive as always, Chief. Let's get back to town. There's something I need to tell you. Oh, you're back. Right. Do you have time to talk? I owe you an apology for doing my own thing back there. I just couldn't afford to let the Rasetsu get away. The Deathstalker and I have quite a history. What I want to know is what it's doing on the island. Its territory should be a long way northwest from here, around Otsuki Castle, Governor Ishido's old stronghold. Not that anyone calls it by that name anymore. Not now it's surrounded by snow. You hear it called Fuyufusagi Fort now. It's too much for my brain. How about paying the sensei a visit?
What's the matter with you two? You both look very grave.
Well, it's a long story, but...
What a fascinating development! Arasetsu has covered the Summery Spirit Isle in ice, you say? Oh, yes. This warrants a detailed investigation. It's quite an unusual phenomenon indeed. You would never normally expect ice kimono to appear somewhere with such a disparate climate to their usual habitat.
Maybe not, but that's what's happened. It looks like hell's frozen over there. Quite literally.
Kimono are like humans. They avoid inhospitable areas. They naturally accumulate in areas that are favorable to their existence. Now, imagine the prevailing climate on the Spirit Isle. Would you expect an ice and snow kimono to choose such a sultry location? At the very least, wouldn't it be drawn to the more moderate temperatures along the Harugasumi Way?
This Deathstalker is powerful enough not to care. You remember Otsuki Castle, the seat of Governor Ishido, don't you, Sensei? It was magnificent. Blossoming flowers all around, life everywhere. Now they call it the Frozen Fort.
True. It's a shadow of its former self these days. The kimono brought blizzards and ice to the whole area. I think there's a correlation between the failing of Minato's karakuri years ago and the increasingly violent kimono activity since across Azuma. The fate of the Great Bear may be relevant too. I hear the area where it once slumbered happily is now a barren wasteland. The natural environment in these parts would appear to be undergoing some sort of rapid transformation.
That sounds plausible. Or not. I'm no scientist. So, what's our move, Sensei?
Well, we can't afford some protracted observation of kimono behavior now. No, we need to focus on this wolf. If my hypothesis is correct, I'd expect to see a physiological change in its gut. In any part of its body that absorbs celestial thread, in fact.
Right. So I guess it comes down to you again. Looks like the only way. I don't know how much we'll learn, but I do know we can't afford to ignore the threat he poses to Minato. So you bring it down, and the sensei will do her thing. That's the plan.
There is one problem we need to address first. The kimono's primary habitat is around Fuyufusagi Fort, but I hear the cavern that leads there collapsed during the Earthbreaker's advance. So, we'll need to clear the way before we can proceed. See if Ren and her crew can help with that.
That should come from you. She owed you a favor or two, doesn't she?
You're not getting away without helping, Ujishige. You know the way to the old castle better than anyone. You can be on guide duty.
Well, I'm not really feeling it at the moment, so you'll have to make your way alone. I need some space. That's
An entire island frozen by the arrival of a Rasetsu. It's one mystery after another at the moment, isn't it?
Ah, good. Just the person I was hoping to see. Yes, there's a kimono I'd like you to hunt. It should yield some materials that young Yataro will find very useful. He wasn't born here in Minato, you know? Poor child, lost his home and his family to war. He was left all alone. But somehow, he found his way to us. I tell you, he's got a natural gift for making things that way. Better than any of us. Anyway, what were we talking about? Yataro? Oh, yes, of course. He was grumbling that he didn't have the materials he needed. So, Hunter, you go and hunt the kimono. And when the job is done, just have a little whisper in my ear. If the boy found out, he'd tell me I was sticking my nose in where it wasn't wanted.
You need the path through the cavern cleared. Sure, we could take care of that. But we'll need some help from you. At least find out what I'm asking first. Actually, Togahime made the same request. She said it wasn't urgent, but asked us to tackle it if we had time. We've made some progress already, but at nightfall, there was a fume beak attack. Some of my crew came off worse for wear. I was just about to report we couldn't continue work when you came along. So if you can get rid of the Great Crow, we can get rid of the obstruction. Deal?